They heard the horn they didn't like last week in Minnesota, and the Vikings romped out of the back of the end zone. And they'll start at the 25-yard line as Ryan leads out that Falcon offense.
Washington.
Gary picked in the first round. They start out of the gun. They start on the ground, and they start with about a 3-yard gain by in succession to even get to 7 and 9. Ryan hangs in there, gets it away quickly, and it's caught by Austin Hooper, and the crowd salutes him for the first down.
Cloud, the University of Virginia.
Avonte Maddox, Pittsburgh.
Sidney Jones, Washington.
Philly tough up front. It's the secondary that's the issue. Second down and 4 to the outside. Sanu makes the catch, slips a tackle, spins around, picks up a first down. Back a couple of receivers to the right side. Put Justin Hardy in motion. And a little flip to the near side, and a nice gain here by Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season.
To that and take advantage of that.
So Freeman on the sideline. Ito Smith is the back. He takes the little toss and picks up a first down. Job with that Eagle defense, especially in the Super Bowl season. At the 40-yard line, Ryan will throw over the middle, and that's Hooper making his second catch. Keith Smith is the fullback. And look out! What a play there by Brandon Graham. You got Ito Smith set all the way to the right. Ryan looks that way, throws, and it's dropped.
There you go, the sticks defense all the way across the field.
Third down and 16. Little flip underneath to Calvin Ridley, and he will go nowhere. 50-yard attempt. Bosher to hold, and the kick is good.
Worth the.
We'll send this one down toward the end zone, and he won't get there because it'll be taken by Corey Clement at the 4-yard line, and Clement gets taken down to the 29-yard line by DeMonte KZ. Drafted in the second round in the backfield. Wentz goes right to the air, fires, caught up at the 36-yard line. That's Zach Ertz. Down in 2. Falcons shift around on the defensive front, and the handoff here is Sanders, who gets taken down. He backed up Saquon Barkley. Great short yardage guy. Run play action here, and Wentz will throw, and the pressure gets to him, and it's incomplete. Fourth down.
He gets back up and applies the pressure and has to throw it away. So good start.
5-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Oh, a late flag, and Brad Allen announces the penalty. And a flag again for a false start against Philadelphia.
False start. Offense, number 73. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Isaac Seumalo, the left guard. Only 2 guys with their hand on the ground in that defensive front right now as the handoff goes to the rookie. Sanders, short gain. Lost Allen for almost the entire season. And now it's a juggled handoff. But Sanders able to make the most of it. He takes the ball out to the 45-yard line. Who saw more action among the 3 running backs last week than the other 2 is in the backfield. Number 43, they flare him out. Wentz hangs in there, fires high and incomplete.
Ball team.
Cameron Johnston coming off a great season. Angles this kick. A fair catch is called for, but it bounces. Can they stop it? And they are able to at the 1-yard line. Running back is Ito Smith. They're at the 1-yard line as they got pinned after the fair catch called by Barner, but he let it go, and now you've got action up front. Of course, everybody points at the other guy. Jamon Brown and Fletcher Cox are the 2 guys involved here.
False start. Offense, number 51. After this is to the goal. First down.
That ball is going to be snapped. He gets off very quickly.
Now at the half-yard line, running back is Ito Smith. They'll run play action here and flip it out to the left side and give him a little space here on a 5-yard gain. Julio Jones via the new $66 million 3-year contract. And the pass is incomplete, and Jones looks for a flag, and there is none.
Was kind of waving him out there saying, come on.
Yeah. And there's the challenge flag. So Dan Quinn going over it with Brad Allen, who will announce the following at some particular point.
Atlanta is challenging the ruling on the field for pass interference. To review, the ruling on the field stands. Atlanta is charged with their timeout and loses their first challenge.
Losing the timeout is no big deal in the first half, but losing a challenge could be a big deal later as they get out of trouble with a pass to Calvin Ridley for a first down.
Maybe a little too much swagger early on, but he's put his head down now going to work, and he is gaining some confidence.
First round pick, Alabama. The pass is tipped. Russell Gage.
A cardiac ablation had to have done earlier in the preseason.
And they go without a huddle here, and Philadelphia not fooled at all as Devontae Freeman gets taken down again.
Bay out there on the field.
He's number 96 along the line on the bottom. Pressure again from him. Pass is caught, but Freeman gets wrestled down by the neck at the 23-yard line. Off the bench, that's Darren Sproles, ready to run it back, and this won't count. It's a short punt. If it would have, but the whistle had blown.
Bosher didn't want to see that either.
No.
Prior to the snap, false start. Offense, number 83. 5-yard penalty. Still fourth down.
No, and you can tell he's in some discomfort.
Because they didn't want to kick it out of the end zone.
Yeah, a great point. So this kick, again, not very far. Fair catch made by Sproles up at the 44. So Philly has it near midfield. Two long bombs last week. Play action. And it's about an 8-yard gain. Ertz makes the catch.
With that physical sort of play.
Jackson going in motion. They hand the ball off to the former Chicago Bear, Jordan Howard. Very close to a first down. Hand the ball off inside give. Goes to Jordan Howard. Staying in every situation. Good pass protection. Can catch it. He's in there right now. Second down and 8, and the pass is incomplete. Corner blitz coming, and they get to him, but he gets away and then launches it downfield, and it's going to be Trufant who comes away with it.
But unfortunately, Wentz looked the other way, somehow got away, but then believed a little too strongly in that strong arm of his. No way, scrambling like that, was he going to be able to make that throw.
And Atlanta has the ball at the 9-yard line. Freeman is the back. Cuts it back to no avail. Gain of 1. Second down and 9. Rest of the season on IR with a foot injury. Second down and 10. Ryan looks to the left. That's a wobbly pass. Contact, I think, was made with him as he got it away. And a cloud punt again from deep in his own territory. Ryan stepping up deep downfield, reaching up, but incomplete. Jones up in the air, couldn't come down with it. It's fourth down. Here is Bosher. If he couldn't punt, they could go to Bryant. Again, not very deep, and fielded at the 50-yard line by Sproles. Ever dangerous, takes it to the 43. That's where Wentz with Sanders in the backfield. Sanders, 4 yards.
Stretched out a little bit.
Yes, it has. Al Michaels, Chris Collins with Michelle DeFoya. Starting the second quarter with Jordan Howard. Then we go to Michelle. And has a first down at the 33.
It's Jackson on Isaiah Oliver down at the bottom. That's a matchup they have to like if it stays that way.
And the pump fake. Wentz is going to keep it. And picks up a yard or so. Ricardo Gutfeld were actually laughing on the sideline after we thought he was in some pain. Pass caught here. Trying to work his way for a first down as Ertz will be just a little shy. And he fires wide open. 15-yard line. Aguilar wrestled down at the 11, first down. Over the middle. Fired and nearly picked there. Zach Ertz, the intended receiver, Ricardo Allen, the running back, on a 2nd and 10. Inside handoff to Howard, and he fights his way to about the 8-yard line. Atlanta rushing 4. Wentz under pressure. Look out. Sacked. The 17-yard line. Grady Jarrett. Rick Lovato to snap it. Right down the middle to tie the ball game. Kenyon Barner is back to receive the Jake Elliott kickoff. So we come to the ballpark tonight. Speaking of boxing, Evander Holyfield in the crowd tonight. From the 25-yard line, they start this drive with a little dump off over the middle. And they flag down Ito Smith.
Holding. Offense, number 68. 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
So you would think the Eagles would really be able to take advantage of that side, but most of the pressure so far has been on the other side.
1st and 20, good pocket that time, and the catch made up at the 34 by Julio Jones.
He's sort of like a tight end. You're not afraid to throw him into some contact because usually he's going to hold on.
Fake toss to Freeman, comes back to Jones, and he picks up enough for a first down.
Million people back there.
He had 14 different defensive backs in 2018. The one guy they can count on, though, is in your picture right there, 27. Here in the league out of the Ohio State University. 2nd down and 6. And that pass is incomplete. And it's Dream picking one off. 3rd down and 6. Ryan, good protection this time. Airs one out for Jones along the sideline. They're going to call it a catch. Both officials look at each other. Gets his feet down. He had him.
No reason for a challenge there. What a play.
To the line they come quickly, and this is Ridley going nowhere on 1st down. At least for the moment available. Ty Sambrailo, the former Denver Bronco, comes in at right tackle. Ryan flushed away. Ryan throwing deep downfield for Ridley. Can't make the catch. A little too deep. Almost halfway through the 2nd quarter. The blitz is coming, and Ryan going deep downfield. And that one is incomplete. Justin Hardy couldn't get there. Trying to do it again. 10 for 11 in this building, and that one is blocked. Somebody got a hand on earlier, but he's back in the center. Wentz dancing, buying time, fires way short, picked off at the 35-yard line. Trufant again. Desmond Trufant. Flag comes in on the run back.
The ruling on the field was an interception during the return. Holding, number 26 of the return team. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down, Atlanta.
It's Isaiah Oliver.
Make 2 off-balance poor throws like that in a long time.
Off the fake. Catch made here by Ridley. Stays in bounds. Nice gain. First down. There's that protocol. As Atlanta has it now at the 50-yard line. Less than 7 to play. Ryan, play fake, pump fake, and a first down to Calvin Ridley. Ridley tonight has caught 5 for 45 yards. Freeman is the back. He takes it and gets taken down just about at the line of scrimmage. A little pass by Derek Barnett. 2nd down and 9. And false start.
False start. Offense, number 70. 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
Jake Matthews had a struggle last week, struggling a bit tonight. Clay Matthews Sr. had a fabulous career. They just churn him out.
Amazing balance.
2nd down and 14. And the pass here caught by Ito Smith. And Ito takes the ball to the 33-yard line. Ito, yes. 3rd down and 6. Ryan deep downfield, and it is Ridley for the catch and the touchdown.
Try and make a play, so you get that outside technique with that quarters kind of look, and you're really counting if that tight end doesn't release up the field, called that shot.
Big half for Ridley. 6 receptions, 79 yards. Matt Bryant for the conversion. As the Patriots beat the Rams. Kick fielded to the 4-yard line here. And Corey Clement brings the ball back out to the 25.
And that time it was the Falcons doing the knocking back.
Wentz fires errantly. It's Miles Sanders in the backfield with him. And the Penn State rookie swings to the outside. Flag is thrown. Picked up about 5.
There are 2 fouls by the offense. Holding, number 65. That penalty is declined. Holding, number 71. 10-yard penalty. Still second down.
It's almost 9. 2nd and 20. Good protection for Wentz. Caught up at the 19 under the flag here. That's Matt Hollins. And that's
Holding, defense number 20. 5-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. Automatic first down.
Kendall Sheffield, and that turns a 2nd and 20 play into a first down. Wentz throws, caught. Short gain again here. Nelson Aguilar.
Bit from the run game.
2nd and 6. Stay on the ground. Jordan Howard. Third and 4, and that's fired and caught, and that will be a first down as Aguilar makes the catch. And Jeffrey, at least temporarily sidelined, and Wentz fires, and that is almost picked up. He's already had 2 picked off tonight. On the sideline, 2nd down and 10. Eagles 5 wide here. Wentz, and that's incomplete. 3rd and 10. Wentz hangs in there, deep down the sideline, and incomplete.
Just some power football. The best players on the field for the Eagles right now, their offensive line.
I'd be surprised to see him running a lot in the second half, considering the circumstances. We got a flag down. We got Kenyon Barner bringing it back to the 21. Flag down on the
During the
Brad
kick,
Allen.
holding, number 33 of the return team. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
Let's go to Michelle. Minute 33. Atlanta only has 1 timeout. Lost 1 on a challenge. And the catch is made by Hooper up at the 11-yard line.
But so far defensively, they have had a lot of work to do.
2nd and 3. And that is at the 25-yard line.
Another.
7 receptions tonight. To the outside, they go here for Hooper, and that's incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Yeah, they were blown out early in Minnesota last week, and tonight they started hot. 2nd down and 10. And that's intercepted. Sidney Jones with the pick. So Philadelphia with a tremendous break.
We're going to come off his hands. Watch Sendejo come out and give Sanu that shot, because if that doesn't happen, there's a very good chance that Sidney Jones is going to have some space to run this football. So
he's in the 10, and now you got McCown, who was signed after the preseason had begun with Miles Sanders because they lost Nate Sudfeld. Among quarterbacks, only Brady and Breeze are older than McCown. As the pass is caught, trying to get out of bounds, and he does. It's Miles Sanders. 9 teams in 18 seasons. What a freaking flyer, Miles. And this guy's back, and that is deflected and incomplete. Keep it on the ground. Sanders. 26-yard line. Studio gang will fill you in at halftime. 3rd down and 6. Fired over the middle, and that's caught inside the 15-yard line. That's Ertz.
He was a great jump ball threat.
McCown fires, and that's knocked down inside the 10-yard line, intended for Ertz. Wentz fires, and a little high. Aguilar could have come down with it, but flag. Wentz hit as he throws, and that pass is incomplete. That took 5 seconds. Dan Quinn wanted to do.
There are 2 fouls by the offense. Illegal formation. Number 72, who was eligible, was covered. That penalty is declined. Holding, number 72. Offense, 10-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Well, at least Vaitai reported. Received the second half kickoff, and Elliott bangs it through as we go to the break. Sure, who normally kicks off. Punted a couple of times, but now they bring Bryant in. Sends it down on the line to the 5-yard line. Corey Clement looking for room to the outside. And let's run back here.
Ball's out.
Ball is out at the 32-yard line. And the Falcons come away with it.
Take a look here. We can see exactly what happened. Kendall Sheffield, the rookie, got that ball out on the way down. And Niesman there to clean it up. So
9 fumbles last year, second most in the league. Only the 49ers had 4. And now a little shovel pass to Devontae Freeman inside the 10. 1st and goal. Wanted to block Graham, and then he spun around, made the catch. Ito Smith is now the running back. Ito Smith through the middle, gets stacked up by Zach Brown. Bryant keeps it. Throws. Caught. Jones. Touchdown.
Darby's got to be thinking, how long do I have to cover this guy? Comes out, has him blanketed, feels good about it. You're not used to Matt Ryan scrambling around and making plays, and there he was. So we have seen the receivers for the Atlanta Falcons.
Bryant for the point after. And it takes Atlanta 1 minute 37 seconds to jump on front 17-6. Those weapons as Bryant now kicks off. One hopper fielded at the goal line. This time it's Miles Sanders running it back. And the rookie running back fights his way out to the 30-yard line. Meanwhile, Aguilar is back in the game, so at least some good news there. And this is Howard.
Let's put those guys to work. But now you're another touchdown down. And so what do you have? You've got Wentz back in the shotgun.
2nd and 9. Fires, and that's caught. A little short of the 1st down. 3rd and 1. Little ghost motion there on the back end. And meanwhile, that's a 1st down. Handed off to Miles Sanders.
Nice.
Played behind him for 2 years. Did Sanders. Give it to him again. Hesitation, and a flag is thrown.
Holding. Offense, number 73. 10-yard penalty. 1st down.
Seumalo
Care of it.
coming back from a torn Achilles, costing him most of last season. Meanwhile, Wentz goes down again. That's Tack McKinley on the attack for 55 yards. He's averaging 3 yards per attempt. And that's caught by Aguilar. Nice little move there, but coming in to make the tackle is Jones. Particularly hard, falling behind early. 3rd down and 11. Look out. Wentz escapes, throws, and incomplete. Good coverage on the back end there. Garner back. Johnston's kick. Fielded at the 11. And Warner scoots his way up to the 18-yard line with another penalty.
On almost every kick.
During return. Holding. Number 14 of the return team. Half the distance to the goal. 1st down. Timeout.
Almost from the 9-yard line. Devontae Freeman. Flag is down. What else is new? Our old pal, the late, did an Oklahoma game. Touchdown, Keith Jackson. No relation.
Holding. Offense, number 74. Half the distance to the goal. Still 1st down.
Kiss of death on him when I said he was the best they had.
Ryan buys time, play action. A lot of time. But now the Philly secondary does its work, and Ryan will scoot to the sidelines. And 4 straight years, Fletcher Cox. Ball handed off, and nothing happening in the middle there for Ito Smith. 3rd down and 9. Jenkins comes on a blitz. Pass downfield is going to be picked off at the 40-yard line by Darby. So the pressure was on Ryan. And look at this run back. And finally he gets smothered by Julio Jones at the 28-yard line. Wentz begins at the 27-yard line. Rookie Sanders moves the ball back to the 24, which makes it 2nd down and 7. Play fake, pass caught, and making it a 1st down and goal will be Zach Ertz. 1st and goal from the 8. Sanders swings around the outside, slips. Jones is right there. Missed so much of last season. Got all their parts back this year. 2nd down and goal. Fake to the left. Look out. And Wentz gets taken down.
Get on that ball.
Yep. 4-man rush. Look out. Wentz under pressure again. Avoids the sack. Fires. Caught. But it'll be at the 5-yard line.
Plays designed for this situation, but not the guys.
Snaps it at 1 on the play clock. Fires. Caught for the touchdown. Nelson Aguilar.
A 3-man rush, and you're going to drop 8. So as a quarterback, we see Ben Roethlisberger and so many veteran quarterbacks do this. You take advantage of it. You don't make a quick.
To try to make it 17-14. And Wentz will do it himself. And gets in. Man, oh man.
To review, the runner's right knee was down prior to the ball crossing the plane. The try is unsuccessful.
So as we went to commercial, they reviewed it.
So any body part down other than hand and foot at that point is going to put him down. And he was the ball was short of the goal line when that happened.
I'm going to grumble a little bit if I'm allowed to grumble.
Confirmed by Al Riveron in New York. The ultimate judge and jury, so it's a 5-point game and not 3. And Ryan throws and look out, the ball is out. And the Eagles are surrounded, and it is Sanu who saves the day. It was Malcolm Jenkins who extracted it. Freeman. Lost Lindstrom last week. Ryan to the left side, caught. Another catch here for Calvin Ridley all night long.
You're going to have to go to a double wide.
1st down. Set up a middle screen here. Cooper gets plastered. Malcolm Jenkins. 2nd and 6. Once again, Sanu this time. And Sanu angles his way for what I believe will be a 1st down. Just did get enough for the 1st down. The ball's at the 40-yard line. Ryan sliding left. Going for 6 more. Double coverage and incomplete. Ridley almost came down with it. Issues for 105 yards and a touchdown tonight. Running back is Ito Smith. He has room. And Ito Smith is inside the 20-yard line. Run out of bounds at about the 11-yard line. For years it was Freeman and Tevin Coleman. Coleman went to San Francisco. Smith now the backup back. Ito Smith. Dan Quinn was telling us the other night. Down and 6. Ryan has it picked off in the end zone by Nathan Gary. And Gary tries to run it out of the end zone. It's going to be a touchback, and there's a flag down. Or not get it out of the end zone is even more fortunate.
The ruling on the field was an interception by Philadelphia. It is a touchback. After the play, there was a personal foul, number 96 of the intercepting team. We will go half the distance to the goal from the 20-yard line. It will be 1st and 10, Philadelphia.
Penalty. 6 left in the 3rd. Wentz fires, caught up at the 17-yard line by Ertz, and that is going to take us to the final quarter. Down and 4 at the Philadelphia 16-yard line. And bunched up at the line of scrimmage and pushed back a little bit. Brandon Graham, who got in there that time. Darren Sproles is in the backfield on 3rd and 5. Send him out into the pattern, and look out. Wentz again avoids the sack and then just dumps it off backhanded.
Create these one-on-ones. It's really made a difference. Dan Quinn with a good scheme here tonight.
Fielded at the 40-yard line by Barner. And he takes it back out to the 46. Early in the 4th. Tremendous tandem. Start this drive. Freeman. Do a little house cleaning here on that last Wentz play where it looked astonished.
The wonders of modern medicine.
Oh, yeah. Ryan backpedals, throws, and would have been better off with an incomplete pass. Instead, Sanu makes the catch there.
He's going to take chances right here. He's bringing
Here he
everybody.
comes again, and that time Ryan goes down.
Been a great game of play calling on the part of Jim Schwartz. I mean, he may get burned eventually, but he is trying to win the football game.
Bosher's punt. It is fair caught by Sproles, but there's contact. From the 27-yard line, Wentz shoots one out to Jordan Howard.
All the stars out on the offensive side. Defensively, you say, all right, this game's on us, guys. We got to make a play.
2nd and short. Get a first down here against Philadelphia.
Holding. Offense, number 73. 10-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
It's Isaac Seumalo.
Protecting quarterbacks, that's all I'm saying.
2nd down and 12. And that's caught by Aguilar. 3rd down and 3. And that is caught, and that's Aguilar, who takes it to the 50-yard line.
Found a way to get out of it. It's turned into a really nice slot receiver.
6 catches for Aguilar tonight for 56 yards. The ground again. Sanders.
It on and become a superstar in this league.
2nd and 9. Hollins. Matt Hollins. Financial Field in May. Cause very, very dear to owner Jeff Lurie's heart. Meanwhile, 3rd down and 6. Catch is made here by Hollins. Takes it to the 30-yard line. Picks up a first down on a 3rd and 6. Halfway through the 4th. Looking for room. Picking up a couple with some tough running through the inside goes Jordan Howard. A swing out here. And nothing doing. Caught by Sanders. Playing at the bottom of the screen in the corner.
Boy, Arcega-Whiteside is a contested catch guy.
Right.
At some
3rd
point,
down
give
and
him
9.
a chance.
Wentz looks the other way. Somehow gets away for the moment.
Whoa.
Throws under pressure and gets it away complete to the 12-yard line to Hollins. From the 12. Wentz, that shoulder shake. And then throws to Ertz. Play clock at 2. On the ground, looking for room. A yard shy of the first goes Sanders. Wentz is going to take it himself, and that big body thrusts himself forward for a first down.
Nobody stopped Carson Wentz yet on this league.
Jordan Howard is the back. Wentz again. You're right, and he goes. Touchdown. But a flag down. So Wentz with a big spike. All the Falcons are indicating it's going to be against Philadelphia. Brad Allen will tell us.
Offside. Defense number 98. The penalty is declined. The result of the play is a touchdown.
Wishful thinking on the Falcons' part.
Most impressive things about Carson Wentz last week was the power that he put into 3 quarterback sneaks. That's not a guy who's worried about injuries. That's just these 2-point plays all the time, but probably not with this group.
Fired, caught, Ertz.
Except that guy.
2. New Orleans loses to the Rams. Tampa's 1-1. And Atlanta trying to go to 1-1. Ryan throws and it's caught. It's going to be a 9-yard pickup for Devontae Freeman.
Have plenty of time, all the timeouts. You really don't have to go no huddle if you don't want to.
No way. You have 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, and it's knocked away, intended for Sanu. Big play call here on 3rd and 1. Anyway, you got jumping up front. Each team points at the other.
Encroachment. Defense number 98. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
Hassan Ridgeway gives him a first down. Freeman was split wide to the right, and that pass is incomplete. Then for Julio Jones.
Safety's playing right over the top, so they're going to have to go the other way.
Ryan escapes, throws, but he's going to be well short of the first down.
The quarterback knows somehow that I'm getting doubled, so you know there are other options that have to be single.
3rd down and 3, and Ryan off his back foot. Dangerous pass. 4th and 3. Meanwhile, they better get the snap here because the play clock is at 1. They do. Off they go. Catches may get the first and a lot more. Julio Jones out in front. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown.
On the part of Dan Quinn. Great call on the part of Dirk Cutter. What a play by Jake Matthews, and finished off by the superstar Julio Jones.
With the conversion. And he does. And Matt Bryant. A short kick. 9-yard line. Miles Sanders blocked more than Daddy Bruce. 2:03. Last play before the 2-minute warning is going to be hauled in at the 40-yard line. To the outside goes Lynch. Oh, and he dropped it. Aguilar down the sideline, got free. Go 4 wide here. Lynch shoots one out. Sproles. That's enough for the first down. Four-man rush. And that's dropped. Darren Sproles had it over the middle. Yep, just rushing 4 again. Good protection, and that's incomplete. Looked like Ertz had a chance to hold that one in, but good. Wentz steps away. Look out from behind, and down he goes. Vic Beasley, 47-yard line. To stay alive. Wentz under pressure, airs it out deep downfield, and it's going to be caught by Aguilar at the 20-yard line. Wentz fires to the end zone and incomplete. He's writhing on the turf. The big left tackle.
A lot of space for a check down if you want an easy throw.
And to the outside, and that is Sproles who gets. Pump fake, throws too high. Good coverage. Ertz, the intended receiver, couldn't make it. Now it comes down to a 4th down for the Eagles.
Right there.
Wentz fires. It's caught, and does forward progress get him the first down or not? Zach Ertz. It looks like he's going to be shy. If they're going to mark it right there, you see the yellow line.
The ruling on the field is that the receiver was short of the line to gain. That ruling is under review.
Anything clear and obvious that he made the line of game on this play.
What a tackle right there by Isaiah Oliver. I mean, that is that is almost impossible to get Zach Ertz on the ground in that kind of situation. Is
already sensing that.
After review,
There it is.
The ruling on the field stands. Atlanta's football. First down.
up them short of that first down.
And that's all he needed, but he couldn't get it. A kneel down will end it. And each of these teams will be 1-1.
What a game.
Yeah.
What a great game.
As Cosell might have said, the ebb and flow of this football game. What a football game it turned out to be. 24-20. Atlanta wins it. And coming up next,